present about ACLEDA Bank PLC SWOT analysis. Um, Now let's start with its background. ACLEDA stands for the Association of Cambodia Local Economic Development Agency, and it was established as an independent Cambodian non-government organization in 1993 for small and micro enterprise development. And ACLEDA Bank PLC is considered as the fast growing and successful business in Cambodia. Uh, and now let's start with its strain. Um, Management is one of the ACLEDA Bank strain, and ACLEDA developed a good code of conduct to guide the management team to work properly and ethically. And for its market strategy, like almost the Cambodian people know ACLEDA, and because it is deployed its bridge everywhere in Cambodia and even in the district. And ACLEDA marketing have attract every attention of all kind of people in Cambodia. And for another point is the local competitions. ACLEDA Bank has strong competitive advantage in its microfinance. So the competitive force are not a big problem. And it is known as the best one of the microfinance in Cambodia. Let's move on to another part, which is about the weakness. The interest rate. For interest rate, ACLEDA doesn't have the policy to set the limit of the level of this match of the interest rate repricing and that might be undertaken. And the inefficient in controlling operating expense is also one of their weakness. ACLEDA Bank have spent excessively on personal, general, and administrative expense, which make its net non-interest income to be high negative, and it operate efficiency ratio higher than another banks. And for the last point is about the high cost investment. Like ACLEDA Bank have a high cost invest for upgrading the core bank system and the technology. And for another part is about the opportunity. ACLEDA Bank have the for the local marketing. ACLEDA Bank is the well-known bank in Cambodia, and it have 261 branch all over the country, and it also offer the service which is affordable for all kind of the people in our country. And for the global market, ACLEDA Bank have expanded its business to another country like Laos and Myanmar. High demand of the credit and another service is also one of the ACLEDA opportunity. Like as the population of the people in our country are increasing, and the number of the people who need and have the bank account also increasing as well. For the last part is about the trade. The first point is about the trust in bank. It's kind of culture of the Cambodian people. They don't really trust the bank, and when they earn the income, they usually keep in their house, and they didn't really want to borrow the money from the bank to do their business as well. And then another point is about the competitions. Even ACLEDA Bank is the best microfinance in Cambodia, but it cannot compete with another commercial banks in our country like ABA. Yeah. And for the last point is about the technology force. ACLEDA Bank have the high cost invest in the technology like ATM or the mobile phone app, but this kind of service are new for Cambodian people, and they're only the rich people and some of the median income and the well-educated people can use them. So it is not a big market in Cambodia yet. And that's all of my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Okay, questions about the bank? No? So yeah, I'm really impressed that you know what is the operating cost. Yeah, the operating cost for the bank is really high because a lot of our like Cameroon people they're not like high tech yet. So whenever they want to transfer money from one account to other account, they have to visit the bank. And when they visit the bank, the bank need to hire people to work for them. So when they hire people, they need to pay. They need to pay for more people, right? But it's not the case for like developed country where like people have more knowledge about high tech or whatever. They could just transfer the money by their phone, their app. They don't need to go to the bank, or they could deposit their money with the check. Just take a picture, the check, and then the bank will like deposit the money for you automatically. Yeah, that's not the case for our country yet. That's why the operating cost is kind of high. Okay, thank you. So who wants to go next? Which Tida? All right, Tida, yeah, you could go next. Are you ready, Tida? Okay. Okay.
Greetings, sir. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
Greetings, sir, and hello, everyone. I'm Victor Tidahian, and today I would like to present about the SWOT analysis of Beltie International Schools. As you know, that Beltie is one of the well-known schools in Cambodia, which I think most of people would know this school. And it is established in 2002, and nowadays it has 21 campuses already. So let's start it with the school strengths. The first main features of this school strength is about of course it has a strong brand name, and it's acknowledged by the Ministry of Education in Cambodia, and moreover it has expanded many campuses in Phnom Penh so that peoples or parents can just rely on or have a trust in the school, that the school won't be easy to have a bankrupt or collapse that might cause problems to their child's education. And the second point is it have a acceptable and reasonable price. I mean the school fee for those parents who have a median income, so they can also afford their children to go to school too. And the third point is um, this school is a type of international school which have many partnerships with others foreign other school in foreign countries. Um, and about its weaknesses, I think the school is lack of certain facilities such as the labs and experimental equipment. And also in some school campus, the building is kind of small, so sometimes they don't have enough classroom for the students. And about the school environment, yes, the school doesn't have a large space or courtyard compared to other expensive schools such as AIS or Western International School. Yeah. And the third point is it does not provide other courses such as guitar class, basketball, or tennis class for those students who want to choose to learn or and enjoy other activities unlike other expensive schools. Um, and about the opportunities, um, I think the school should expand their campus in high populated province such as Siem Reap, Battambang in order to like gain more students or enlarging the school popularity and also become more well known. And second point is it having a Beltie University, and third point is it expanded its operation by establish Beltie Tour and Travel, and also the Beltie construction too. And last but not least, about the trade, it's I think it has competitors in the same educational file, example like Suvarnabhumi School, which this school also have many campuses and also having a reasonable price too. And second point is it Beltie does not have its own building, so like some campus are still a rent building, so if the rental fee increase, Beltie could face trouble by changing campus area or finding other solution to deal with that. And move on to the last point is some campus is, I think, in our opinion, some campus is really close to each other, so I think this could lead to student inefficient capacity for each campus, and it's just a waste of classroom electricity or hired staff and security guard. And this is the end of my presentations. Thanks for
Hey,